Sometimes I'm scared. She's like, I don't want the drama. That's what I'm saying. Like, I truly don't. And I think I publicly have now said my piece on that, where I'm like, I don't consider Jeffree a close friend because of the stuff I heard. He has reached out and tried to apologize.
If you've been following the channel, then you might have remembered when I spoke about how Jeffree Star said very nasty things to Trisha Paytas about her weight, skin, and substance abuse to her face. But after it was exposed online, Trisha is now stating that Jeffree has apologized privately to her, even though he's staying silent online about all his drama. Hey, what's up, Iris? It's Mackenzie here, and today I'm going to be giving you the scoop on all the stuff that Jeffree Star has been doing behind the scenes during this whole Dramageddon refresher scandal. In a vlog that Trisha uploaded on the 15th, she said that Jeffree Star has, quote, reached out and tried to apologize to her for awful comments he made about her during a group trip they took together in February that caused her to leave the trip early. Saying further in the Jack in the Box mukbang video that, quote, I don't consider Jeffree a close friend because of the stuff I heard. He's reached out and tried to apologize and I feel his pain. I can understand it, but I'm not really ready to accept the apology, you know what I mean? Or at least be friends on that level, because it did really hurt. That trip in Vegas, it's like petty, it's really petty. It's not that big of a deal. I just cried when I came home. It was just like, wow, it felt very Mean Girls. She then clarified that she isn't afraid of Jeffree, but she more so just didn't want to get into any drama with him and didn't want to have to deal with all this online. And if you guys remember, I actually did a video on YouTubers afraid of Jeffree Star and I included Trisha. But it's good to hear she's claiming that she's not actually scared of him like I thought she was after she originally defended his comments against her. But the idea that her and Jeffree might not be that good of friends anymore isn't really news, especially because in a video she made defending Shane after Tati uploaded her video, she made a point to not defend Jeffree, saying, quote, those DMs were real to that guy. It was not a good trip, and he just confirmed what I felt on that trip. It was not good, so I'm not defending Jeffree because I don't know Jeffree like I know Shane. And if you didn't hear of any of this drama and are wondering what exactly was said by Jeffree, basically when all the exposing was coming out about Jeffree months back, YouTuber Tab David, who used to be friends with Jeffree, made a video exposing tons of stuff about him. And in that video he included a private DM conversation he had with someone who had been targeted by Jeffree on a Vegas trip, with Tab saying that he heard Jeffree saying terrible things about this person to their face and behind their back. And after people put the pieces together, people realized it was Trisha who Jeffree was talking badly about. With Tab specifically saying, quote, there had been a friend earlier in the night who was in the room who didn't attend the club with us. They had continued to make fun of this person all day, talk about how bad their skin was, body shame them, talk about their weight, talk about their past drug abuse, talk about the recovery, just the most disgusting, horrible things from him and his crew. Then in the DM conversation, you can clearly see that Trisha says that she left the trip early because of these comments. And she will not speak out about it because Trisha feared that she would be cancelled by Jeffree's fans at that time. Then after all this came out, Trisha initially defended Jeffree, but after Trisha got wind there was voice memos where he was speaking badly about her on other occasions, she went off on Twitter seemingly against him. But I guess it seems like things are amicable between them now, and we now know that Jeffree is obviously keeping up with everything said about him online while he's on his kind of social media hiatus of sorts. Okay everyone, well that's all from me today. Please let me know your thoughts on all this. Do you think the fact that Trisha has turned on Jeffree just kind of confirms that he is as bad as everyone makes him seem? Or is the fact that he apologized privately, you know, means he's actually really sorry? Let me know what you're thinking. For me, I just think it proves that he's scum. Like, talking badly about a friend that you invited on a vacation with you is just truly another level of being a terrible friend and, you know, obviously terrible person. But before I go, I'm going to shout out some comments from that influencers that are afraid of Jeffree Star video that I mentioned a little earlier. So Sean said, when did cosmetics become the mafia, and how did Jeffree Star become the godfather of cheap makeup palettes? I really have no idea when it all exactly happened. It feels like it was just, it's been the way it's always been, but yeah, it really happened so fast I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like when him and James and a few other people showed up, that's when the beauty community just got really messy. Then Mathili said, okay, this is getting serious. When did YouTube drama turn into people being scared for their lives? Yeah, I'm gonna pinpoint that a time when a certain someone got involved. I'm not gonna name names, but we all know who I'm talking about. He is scary. Then Angelina said, I never liked this guy. He always looked like a Disney villain for me, and now I understand why. He truly does look like Voldemort. It's so crazy. and I'm sure their personalities probably aren't too far off either at this point. Okay everyone, that's all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way here, I really appreciate it, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram to be kept up to date with all the news and tea that you will ever need to know. And I'll see you all in the next one.